Hi everybody, it's Sherry with Blessed Baubles, and I have no idea what I'm going to do tonight. I am in the middle of moving, but I wanted to get a video out to you still. I'm not sure when this episode will go out, but just know that everything I have is in boxes, and I managed to get some jewelry out to show you and to have a sale. So thanks so much for being here. I'm so glad that you are. I'd also like to remind you all before we get started that it's okay to email me anytime throughout the video. You don't have to wait until the video's over, and you can send me as many emails as you need to. So if you see a piece, you can send the email, and if you later see another piece, you can send me another email. That's totally fine. Just thought I'd remind you about that, okay? Also, I do invoice through PayPal. You don't need a PayPal account in order to pay a PayPal invoice. So in other words, I make the invoices and they get emailed to you. And you can pay with many different options. The invoice will tell you that. So just thought I'd remind you about that. Shipping starts at $5. If it gets heavy, then we talk about increasing the shipping. When you do write to me, if I haven't heard from you before and you're brand new, just let me know the email that I would send your invoice to, the state that you live in so I can estimate your shipping, and yes, all these 4 pieces of information. So thanks a lot, I appreciate it. So without further ado, let's get started. I already started the video and my phone popped out of the phone holder and it went all over the place, so I had to redo it. So here I am again. Okay, this is a vintage stone necklace. I do suspect it's probably in the jasper family, but it's got some beautiful green. There is one little nick right here, just to show you that right away on the first bead, but the rest of them are beautiful. And if you take a look at the clasp, it is the older, larger spring ring clasp that sometimes tells us that something is on the older side. Yeah, it's all made of brass, and it is original on this side. On this side, I think they put a new little ring right there. But the rest of it is original. And then it has these gold tone beads in between, these spacer beads that have a little swirly texture, which I thought was really pretty. So I'll show you some of the beads. They're quite different. Look at that one. Isn't that nice? So it seems to have 3 jasper color beads and then these longer beads that are multicolored. 3 more and the longer beads. And it goes all the way around like that. Look at this one, has yellow and deep red in it. And almost like a cross on that one. They're just very interesting. I do believe it's an older piece. I love the purple in that one. So let me put it on the buster and show you. But before I do, I'll have to measure it again. It is 29 inches long. So I think if you wanted to double it, you could. But it's just a great piece of stone jewelry. Vintage and quality. You could double it as a choker. And wow, I just love this one. So there you go on this piece. I'll give you another up close of all the stones. And I'll say $22 on this. Next, I have this very interesting, what looks to me like little bits of Czech glass. It's also constructed on brass. And here's this little brass, almost like a squash blossom type of thing. And it just looks like someone handmade it and put all the beads together by hand with those little brass like links. I love that. Looks really neat. On this one, I think maybe they put a newer clasp. This, again, has the brass tone and all the findings of brass, but it has probably a newer lobster clasp. But other than that, the beads are beautiful. They're turquoise colors, they've got greens and purple, and they do test as glass. So that's that piece. It's 14 inches. So it is a little choker style necklace, but just, I don't know, there's something very darling about it. So I thought I'd offer that too. And the fact that it's brass is really cool. So I'm offering this piece for $6. Next, I have a really interesting necklace. Now, I am sure that this is Czech glass, and I'll try to get a nice good close-up to show you the little striations in the glass. It almost looks like, well, it looks like coral too. So maybe they are coral, I don't know. I would say probably not, since they're all faceted like this, that it's leaning more towards Czech glass. And you all know that I don't keep long nails because I can't, but this is my moving hands. You know, I'm not going to have nice nails right now, so, you know, that's how it's going right now. I just can't wait to get in the new place and be able to show you my little office and all of that. But here's another look at the beads. Can you see how they have lines in them? To me, that says old Czech glass. Let me know what you think. And the brass findings, and all handmade as well. But this necklace looks like someone added this carved stone heart, which is fantastic. I mean, look at that. That took a lot of work. It's very detailed. Now, again, they added it with these silver tone pieces to this older chain, and then at the end of the chain, they added this extender. So just be aware that this is kind of a little put-together piece, but wow. The finished product is really beautiful. I think that's so worth it to keep it going and keep it alive, even though it's not all original. And just to show you, the extender is a nice heavy silver tone chain in really good shape. And I've had this since I started doing jewelry a couple years ago. This one measures 19 inches long. Really neat necklace. And I'm going to say $18 on that. The red is fantastic. Okay, now this one is an abalone pendant and just some beautiful glass seed beads, the little bit larger ones, and they're done in a really pretty pattern. The beads have like a pearlescence on them, and these blue ones are really pretty. It almost gives a look of pearls from further away, but that is an abalone piece, and it's on a silver tone barrel clasp. So again, I just thought it was really worth showing, and just a beautiful little necklace. This guy measures 19 inches as well, and here's your close-up. And I'll say $7 on that piece too. Okay, what have we got next? This, I'm not sure what it is. I know it's beautiful. It does appear to have something carved on the top. The rhinestones are there around the edges. And it's on this older jewelry that looks like brass. I'm not sure if it is. The chain is brass that goes to it. But there's just one chain with a lobster clasp at the end. So I'm not sure what that is, but it's beautiful. And I'll say $4 on that piece, okay? And the chain, if you need to know how long that is, it's 7 inches. So if you know what this is, let me know in the comment section. I'd love to know, but it is so pretty. Next, I have this stretch bracelet, which I thought was really worthy again. It has some prong set stones and a teal color glass, some green, and some more different shades of green and teal. It's on a really good stretch, excellent. And here's the back side. I'm not sure if that's any kind of a maker's mark, that little star on there. Not sure. But it's on each one, so maybe not. But the bracelet's in great shape and the colors are beautiful, so I thought I would offer this. It's sitting at $6 1/4, but again, it's a stretch bracelet. Nothing missing and beautiful. So I will say just $5 on that. Next is another bracelet. This I have glass, citrine, and coral. So this piece here is citrine, and these are little pieces of branch coral, and it has these gorgeous silver filigree beads and these black beads as well. And it has a nice looking spring ring clasp and a couple of clear beads on the end. Really pretty. Whoever put that together knew what they were doing. It's a size 6.5. And if you have something black and red that just needs a touch of coral, it's a really cute piece. So I hope you love that one, and I'll say $9 on that. Next is this necklace that I'm pretty sure tested as Jade, but let's see what Miss Prissy has to say. Hey, Miss Prissy girl. So it appears to be hematite on a really nice magnetic clasp, very strong. And this seems to all be hematite. And then let me test these green stones inside. Very interesting. Yeah, they do go right up to Jade. I wish I could pick that up and do this at the same time. But I will show you that Jade is right up here. And that's where the needle went when I tested. So watch this spot right here, and I'll test again. Oops, now it's slipping. Okay, so I do believe this is Jade. I'll show you the beads up close. Aren't they cool? So that's that necklace, and you see how these are silvery? I think they're hematite. Really cool looking piece with that silver ball clasp. This one measures another one at 19 inches. Let me show you on the Buster Boy. So isn't that different and pretty? I love the circles and that they're inside of there. It's all threaded together. And for this one, hematite and real jade, I will say, let's do 25 on this one. What do I have next? A bracelet that is done in stainless steel. It has these gold tone, almost like a little, like a mechanical theme to it. So gold tone screw looking things. There is some black corded metal pieces here. And the pattern just repeats itself. Really nice looking. Fold over clasp, and on the back it says stainless steel. This measures 6.5 in great condition. So you've got black, gold, and silver all together at a 6.5 in stainless steel. And I'll say 12 on that piece. Next up, I've never been able to figure out if this is amber or glass. So I'm just going to say it's glass. And it looks like it's on a brass chain as well. It has a string of these amber color beads, some green glass, these other little sausage type shapes, some more glass seed beads, and another strand of these black and green glass beads. Then it comes down to this really beautiful pendant. Nice big yellow amber color glass pendant. And the metal color on this is also like a brassy tone. Does look like it might have a little wear on this part because it goes more into silver tone, or maybe it's supposed to be like that. But see how this is more of a gold wash here and a little bit down to the silver tone there. So just to let you know about that. But it's quite substantial. It's got a beautiful matching colored glass and lots of stuff going on with the pretty glass beads. Now this fully extended, well, I'll tell you how long it is first without. So it's 16 inches and then fully extended is 19 inches. So if you like that piece, I'll just say $9 on that. Next is this carnelian bracelet. Really pretty consistent carnelian beads on this very nice looking, you know, self-adjustable piece of red thread. And it works fine, so you can tighten or loosen to wherever you want. And it's been a while since I checked this, but it's definitely carnelian. Maybe we'll just leave her up here. It's beautiful carnelian stone. And let's see where it's sitting right now. Where it is now is sitting at a 7. So I would say it could get quite a lot bigger and maybe a little bit smaller. So it might get down to a, well, let's see, to a 7, all the way to maybe past an 8.5. Okay? So gorgeous carnelian stone. It would almost look good with that first piece I showed. And I will say $6 on that. Okay, next up are these, I think these are, they're some kind of shell. I do want to call them abalone because they really look it. But they're so cool. They have this threading sort of, how can I say? Well, you can see there's like holes punched in the shell and they have this like a leather threading around them. What a cool look that is. Really nice shape on silver tone hooks. Look at those colors. So there you go with those. And let's see, they're about 1.5 inches wide, probably 1 3/4. Really pretty earrings. And I'll say 7 on that pair. Okay, what are you thinking so far in my bag of tricks that I put aside? Are you guys liking this? I hope so. This is a nice necklace. This is real pearls. And to test real pearls, you can just rub them together very lightly and you'll feel that grittiness immediately. So this is on a 1/20 14 karat gold filled clasp and findings. And I'll show you the pearls closely. They're kind of like a flat pearl with some pinks and some green hues. Really pretty colors. This is probably a piece of glass here with the crystal rondelles on the bottom. But let's just see if it might not be onyx. It's so hard to tell on the round beads. It is glass, black glass, but the rest of it is all genuine pearls with a gold-filled clasp and those really pretty crystals. This is how it looks on the buster. Just glamorous but simple, and a necklace that you don't have to be afraid to wear anywhere. It's fancy, but it's not so fancy that you know, feel like you can't really just wear it and enjoy it. This measures 16 inches and gold filled and glass and beautiful real pearls. And I'll say 20 on that piece. Okay, what else do I have in my bag of tricks? This bracelet is so stunning. Look at the colors of these pearls, and they are genuine pearls. They are purples and greens and just magnificent colors. Look at all the colors it gives. The only issue is it is on a stretch, but it's a little bit stiff, so I'm just not sure what to do about this one. I have put it on and taken it off several times because if it's going to go, I want it to go on me. But there it is. It's done very well. I just kind of walk it off of my hand this way. So I don't know what to say. It feels very secure. It doesn't feel like it's going to go flying. And yeah, I don't know what else to say except they're beautiful pearls. And let's just do this one for 15. Okay, next is a fun thing. These are actually silver tone hoops, and they're 4 inches. So we have silver plated giant hoop earrings, And yep, they sure do measure 4 inches. So pretty cool. I have my little tag on them. I know I'm annoying with that, but it just helps me to remember what everything is. So they open and close this way, or they slip into that little spot. And yes, silver plated 4-inch hoops. How fun is that? So I'll say $8 on that pair. Next, I have another real pearl piece. This is a stretch bracelet. The stretch is great, and it has these larger Baroque style pearls. Really pretty colors. And I think I just have an old tag on there. So real pearls, and when people make these, they usually pop this knot down inside of the pearls, but this one's not popped in there, so just be aware of that. Maybe someone can fix it, redo it, or maybe you don't mind and you just want to wear it like that. But the pearls are pretty, and let's see where it sits. It sits at a 6.5, but again, the stretch is great, and I'll say $8 on that. Okay, now still from my bag of tricks, I have this little necklace, and this is a 14-inch, I can see on my notes, 1/20 14 karat gold filled. I can show you that right here with my little loopy. There you go. I'm getting better at this, and I'm glad, because I don't want to make anybody sick. So look, it comes down to this beautiful little green pendant that's attached by the chain on both sides. So I love that it's gold filled on all of the parts. And let's see what this might test as. So this goes up in the chrysoprase, emerald, nephrite area on the gem tester. It's not going up to the jade. And again, I'm not great at gemstones, but here it is. It's green. And it's on this gold-filled, 14 karat gold-filled chain and pendant. Really sweet. Now let me measure it again just to make sure I had the measurement right. And it is a darling choker necklace at 14 inches. And on this one, I'll say 17. And we'll put this pretty baby back in here. But the gold filled is in great shape. The chain is beautiful. It looks like it hasn't been worn, so I would even say gift condition on that piece. Okay, that's what I have for my bag of tricks right now. I didn't even put rings on. I just thought, let me get a video out there and see what I can do. And hopefully they'll forgive all the rest. Okay, I am just gonna reach into my Rich Box Poor Box bag and just start to pull things out. What I usually do is I go through a bag of previously shown jewelry. I'll look at what I priced it back then, and then I'll cut the price on the video. But I don't have the time to go and look at what my prices were, so I'm just gonna throw prices out there that are good. And we'll get a video out that way. How's that? So this looks like an INC necklace. Oh, I remember this is pretty. Silver tone with the pebble beads. Nice shiny pebble looking. And this is in great shape. This is the back of the necklace. Nice and movable and in great shape. And this one measures 16 inches with another, I guess, 3 or 4 inch extender. So 16 to 20. And the chain is excellent. Nice wide links. There's your extender. Just great condition. I'm going to say just $6 for that one. What else is in Rich Box Poor Box? We had this, oh, I don't know. Inner piece H2O bracelet. some kind of ceramic beads. And if you're ordering something already, I'll say $1 on that bracelet, okay? The stretch is great and just feels nice. It feels really nice. I'm just shooting at the hip here, guys. This is a bracelet with a funny L on it. Ooh, all the rhinestones. It clasps on this side. And this piece seems to slide in the middle. So a pave crystal bracelet with whoever that maker is. And it's sitting right now at a 7.5. And it can be adjusted bigger or even much smaller. Lots of adjustability. So for this one, I'll say $4. And I hope you love it. Oh wait, did I forget this one? I sure did. Okay, this is another real pearl necklace that has sterling silver findings. This is a lobster clasp marked 925, and I think this came from that lot that had all the coral and pearls in it, and we tested this together on my video. Lovely extender, and look at these pearls, aren't they cool? They have lots of personality to them. They are more of an even color than the other pearls were, but you can still see some pinks, a little bit of greens, but mainly they are more on the white pearly color side. But they're very interesting in the shape that they have. This is measuring 19 inches fully extended, 20 inches actually. So there's your real pearl necklace at 20 inches with a sterling silver clasp and chain. And for this piece, I'll say, we'll do, how about 16? Let's do 16 on that one, okay? Now, this is what I'm grabbing from Richbox Episode 8. That's how I put the jewelry after I do the video. So I'll make a bag that has all my sterling in it. I'll make a bag after the video. I'll put all the earrings together. And I'll make a bag that has all the bracelets together. And that way when you order things, I go right to that bag and I'll just know where everything is. So that's why I asked for the video name and episode number. So we have this Lucky Brand bracelet. It's marked right here. It is, I'll just measure it again, size 8. It falls right at the 8. It's got faux turquoise and green. It's probably silver plated, I think Lucky Brand is. And I'm gonna say just $4 on that piece. Next, I am finding, so like I said, I usually go through all this first and look at it all, but I haven't seen this since I did the unboxing with you all. This is, oh, that's an oldie clasp. Probably says patent pending on it. Or maybe Monet. No, it doesn't say either. But it's one of those push-in clasp, gold tone, really good gold tone condition with faux pearls, sort of caged-like. And the pearls feel like they are glass. So just in great, great condition. It is 16 inches. Here's what it looks like on the buster. Very classic, very lovely. The gold is great. And on this necklace, I like those larger end caps, you know, that looks really pretty. I'll say, we'll do $7 on that. What else is in the bag? This looks interesting. Oh, I remembered this. This is really a different color. It's almost enamel painted gold. So we have a little lobster clasp, and it is little, the extender chain, and this little beaded chain that's painted like a gold enamel. Then it has this lovely crystal drop, 3 crystals in there, a larger one here, and I'm sorry, 4, a larger one here and 4 here, and a little tassel. This is a cute piece. I do like this one. Don't know who the maker is because there's no maker tag on it. So that's that piece. It's like a brushed gold tone when you really get down to it. Okay. This measures 16 inches, fully extended. It is 18 inches. Really pretty. Here's the back. And I'll say $5 on this one. Very sparkly on the crystals. Okay. Try to not make too much noise. Let's see what we got in this one. This is, oh, a necklace and earring set. Okay, so gold tone lobster clasp. Nice, like a miniature Rolo chain. Pendant comes down to a nice pretty green glass. Try to let you see through it. There you go. And it looks like we have a necklace and matching earrings. Oops, I got that a little bit flipped around. Come on, baby. There you go. And here's the earrings. They're in great shape too. They're on silver tone wires. And it's a nice heavy glass. So that's good. It does feel like nice quality. They're definitely glass. I know that. I don't know why it's not reading, but that's, I mean, I bet my life on it that that's glass. So here you go. Gold tone necklace, matching earrings, super pretty little twist at the bottom. Did I measure the necklace? I don't think so. Okay, it measures 18 inches. That's the condition again. Here's your pendant and your earrings. So for this set, I'll say $9. Okay, so that's that one. I'm just gonna put it aside for now because I want to kind of keep things rolling. So yeah, I don't know what happened to this episode. Look how much stuff I have left. It was really strange. You know, I usually sell a lot of the pieces, but on episode 8, it just went kapoots. Maybe it was the day I posted it. I don't know. Let's see what we've got in here and if we can get through some of them quickly enough. So we have some green dangly earrings. Oh, those are cute. They are acrylic, 2 different color green. Actually 3. They're light, medium, and dark. And they're pretty dangly on silver tone wires. Here's your other guy. They are nice and lightweight. And I know everything hangs nicely because we had them that way before, so. Come on, honey. So there you go. Pretty little guys. And I'll just say $4 on that. This looks like a pair of gold tone, substantial metal, really pretty orange crystals in the center, and a nice orange crystal at the top. They are pierced. I always put new backs on them, and I don't think these were signed at all. I usually would write it down if they are. So that's the back. They're just in great shape with that lovely orange color. And I'll say $4 on those. These, okay, I hope I don't make you guys mad, but I might save these because I'm gonna make a jewelry bag set out of a really nice necklace. So let me do that on those. These are that, I think you might call them watermelon glass clip-on earrings. Oh, they're absolutely stunning. I have no idea what price I asked before, but they're in good condition. And I'm going to say 15 on these. They're stunners. So 15 on the clip-ons, super clean, good condition. And I hope I'm not going too fast. I don't mean to go too fast if I am. These are a darker metal, really deep red, dangly earrings. And here's Bolty again wanting to say hello. So there you go on those. This red glass right here is really sparkling. It's not showing as well on the lights as I'd like to. And red glass seed beads on the bottom. And then you have a faceted red acrylic bead up here. So that's those danglies. And I'll say $4 on those. Super pretty. Bolty, you can't come on the table. Really? Oh, no, I really fed you already. So these are brass tone findings. And I was looking over at Bolty and not at what I'm doing. Here, let's move some of this stuff so we can see what we're doing. Okay. Brass tone wire, or certainly brass wires, but brass tone earrings. And they have a pink pave crystal. They are, let's see, they're about maybe 1.5 inches long, and they have a nice little shimmer to them, and I'll say $2 on those. Let's try to get these in the bag. And I'll put everything back in the bags after the video, keep them all nice. Okay, what else did we have in here? Oh yeah, these are really cool. These clip-ons have a little crystal on the end of them. I think you would call them a cha-cha earring. So let's see, they would clip this way, and then they would wear this way. So peacock color glass seed beads with AB bicone beads at the tips of them. So just really cute, great shape. And I'll say just $5 on those. Next are these earrings that clip in the front and the back. I remember cleaning these up and they cleaned up very well. So they're quite long. They come apart this way, so you can wear them with regular backs and have them shorter, or you can wear them with these backs and have them be longer and danglier. So great shape with a crystal in the front, and I'll say just $3 on those. Looks like we had a faux turquoise ring, filigree, adjustable, really old looking, isn't it? It's got all that old style in it. Ring sizer. It's sitting at a 7 3/4, but it could be sized in. It is kind of a tough metal, so it's not going to be easy to bend, but it is a bit sizable. I would be careful. And this feels like acrylic. Pretty little ring, I say $3 on that. Let's see, we've got some brown and cream and red earrings on silver wires. These feel cold like a stone. And they are not. I think they're just that nice, harder plastic from older days. And I'll say just $2 on the brown, cream, and red earrings. And they're kind of marbly looking. Okay, next we have, oh, these I remember. I love these. There's some heart earrings in here that are really so well made. Very, very well made. Gold tone swirl down the center. pierced earrings. Aren't they cool? Now that little dot, yeah, it's almost like a little Avon dot, right? So they might be Avon, not sure, but I know they're in great shape and they're beautiful. So I'll say $4 on this pair. Then there's another pair that's equally as beautiful and substantial with a cream enamel on them. A little bit different swoop style. But look at the back, aren't they in great shape? And I'll just do 3 on these as well. I'll show you how thick they are, see? Isn't that cool? So very nicely made. Oh my, did you hear him? He's just begging for my attention. Well, I took a minute to take care of Bolty, but you didn't even know I was gone because I pre-recorded this and I just kind of pinch all the little clips of video together. So took a minute to put my rings on too because I felt a little bare without them. Let me remind you how to purchase. If you see something you love, send me an email at CapeCodEbayGirl@gmail.com with the video name, episode number, timestamp when the pieces show, brief descriptions, and the prices, okay? So thanks so much for that. Now you see how I store the jewelry in the bag per episode number. So maybe you understand a little bit about that. So I'm going to do a few more earrings and then sign off for now. And I'll put out another one of these little sale videos until I'm all settled in my place and we continue our unboxing. So I've got these silver tone, very hefty, probably vintage as well, pierced earrings. And they are about, they're 2 inches long on this part alone. Really good condition. The wires are great. And I'll say just $3 on those. These are a very coppery, almost like a rose gold tone. The crystals on the bottom are acrylic, and they have some really deep orange crystals throughout the earrings. See if I can show them to you. Yeah, there you go. So they are pretty, round and dangly. And the wires on the top are also a copper color. And they're in great shape. They look like they have not been worn. And there's the back. So I'll say just 3 on these as well. We've got these oval, very kind of vintage looking. This feels cold, like it's maybe glass covered with acrylic. Not sure, but the oval parts are lightweight and all of the metal is a darker color metal. So they just look like vintage lanterns to me, kind of pretty. And I'll say $2 on those. Next are these textured, oh, I like these. Textured pierced earrings. These are a nice thick size. They have a nice thickness to them and a nice silver tone wire. So just good quality again. Love that different texture and the way it picks up the light. And for these, I'll say $5. Then we have these very long butterfly, crystal, a silver tone butterfly. This is real carved shell. Some more crystals, pink color, gold bead, another crystal, and these little wires, these little chains that hang at the bottom. So this is what they look like. Now let me see here. Okay, this one's hanging right because you see the butterfly and you see the shell. But this one, oh, there it is. Okay, I wanted to make sure it was going to hang right. You see the butterfly and you see the carved shell. So there you go. Great condition as well. And these are about 4.5 inches long with real shell, and I'll say $4 on those. We have some silver tone clip-ons. Great shape on these, nice lightweight. And by the way, these can, yeah, they clip this way and your earlobe kind of goes in there. So are these called Huggies? I think they are. Open work, silver tone, $3. Last but not least, I'm going to get into this bag with the sterling on my next video, are these clip-ons. Let me turn them the right way. Really sparkly, smoky glass, faceted, big bead in the middle on silver tone metal. And I'll say $4 on those. So that's it for me on this video. Like I had said earlier, I am moving, so everything's in boxes, but I wanted to bring you something. So I hope you enjoyed the video. You already know how to purchase. So I'm going to get busy, and I'm going to start putting all these pretty pieces up on the table and take my picture for the thumbnail. And I've got lots of nice pieces. That's going to make a beautiful picture. We've got these stone pieces and these carved pieces. So this is going to make a great thumbnail. I'm going to really enjoy making that. And you know what I'm going to say? I hope you'll subscribe and leave a like on your way out. And we will see you next time at the Baubles. Bye.